Hello, buddy. So, one of my friends in a Discord server I'm in asked me to explain the scouting that I do. So, I am Derry City. As you can see, have beat Napoli in the Europa League. I'm doing quite well in the Europa League, and part of that reason is because of my scouting. So, you can see I am third in the Europa League. I've already qualified for the playoffs. So, if you look at my reserves, I spent a lot of money making a very good reserves team full of players who could come and play for me. So I'm going to show you quickly the general things that I will do in order to scout. So if you look at my recruitment focuses, each one of these is a separate recruitment focus focusing on a different nation or a different league or a different region. Some, for example, France only focuses on France, whereas Scandinavia will focus on Denmark, Norway, Sweden, and Finland. You can see I have many here. So, first of all, you're going to want to look at having a scout who can speak the language or has scouting ability of the country you're looking to scout. It's no point sending an English scout who speaks English to Brazil. The returns you are going to get are not going to be as good as if you get a Brazilian scout who speaks Portuguese, or at least a scout with good adaptability that speaks Portuguese. So how do you do this? Well, you go into staff search very quickly. I just need to include interest in first team roles because I was looking for, I believe, youth coaches. So make sure to include first team. You can see I got a lot of people. So if you want to look for a scout who can very specifically do Brazil, make sure it's on mental attributes. That'll mean you can look at judging ability and judging potential. Especially if you're looking for wonder kids, you're going to want to look for potential. So staff role, recruitment, and then scout. That's pretty easy. You can simply do it by just getting this big list up and then swapping it so you can see all the players with good scouting. So you can see this guy, Flavio Costa, Portuguese. So he's going to be able to speak at least Portuguese, has knowledge of Portugal, Brazil, France, and Argentina. He can speak Portuguese, Spanish, which means I would consider him good for Portugal. I'd consider him good for Brazil, Argentina, anywhere that speaks Spanish. He has good adaptability, but let's focus on those two. But let's say you don't see somebody immediately in this list. It is a daunting list. You can then go edit search, additional conditions, scouting, and world knowledge. So then I can look, say I want to get a scout. Well, let's see where I actually need a scout. I will show you how I'll do it. If you go into scouting coverage, you can see where you have scouts and where you do not. You may see, possibly not, I do not have a scout for Greece or Turkey. So let's look for a scout for Greece. Staff search is at least extensive in Greece. Have a look and see who is available. There are a couple of scouts, sorry. So you can see here, Tolis Apostolou, good judging player, approach the sign. I'm not going to be able to get him. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to move him to my club as a scout. Let's see, you manage to sign him. He is now a scout at my club. I am Ireland, I am Derry City, I am not going to have the wage budget you're likely to have. You may be playing in the Premier League, the Bundesliga, where your scout's going to be earning up to £10,000. Whereas my scouts were on a very limited budget. You can see £675 a week. So I have now found the scout I want to use a send. You can see all of mine are rated youth. I'll show you how to do if you wanted a regular one as well. So create recruitment focus. If you do not have control of creating recruitment focus, go to responsibilities, scouting, and where it says assigning scouts, take control of it. That way it is you, the manager, Darryl John in this case, who is controlling where the scouts go and what they are looking for. So I got that new scout. So I'm going to go recruitment focus. Any position from tactic. Now you can mess around with these if you want. I normally go for 1.5 star minimum current ability, 3.5 star minimum potential ability between the ages of 15 and 21. Ongoing is important. because top or standard means it will run for, I believe, about half a year before it finishes. You want it to continue scouting at all times. Choose an area. I chose Greece, so I'll go to Europe, and he is scouting Greece. Don't worry about analysts. I don't think it's important to micromanage analysts, but assign scout. Untick assign all scouts. You can see all my current ones here, and I'm going to go to Tolis Apostolo, who can do Greece. I'm going to assign him age 21. I'm going to do Greece youth. 1.5 star current ability minimum, 3.5 star potential ability minimum, 1521. He's searching in Greece, any position for my tactic, ongoing, and he will now look at Greece and try and find any players who match that ability. So in this instance, you are looking for players who match that general ability. You can also go for, of course, a top target. If you need a good striker, you can ask them to look for a good striker. Top means they'll assign a number of scouts and do it as a priority. You can also do an ongoing one if you're looking for somebody who's around your level, any position from tactic. You can also scout areas. You can scout a competition, for example, international. I can scout the under 19 qualifiers. I can scout, I believe there's a Europe option. I can scout the Champions League, the Youth League, which is actually something I may do, just as another ability. I had Tony Mowbray, he was free. UEFA Youth League, 2001 ongoing. That's somebody extra just to do some stuff. Scouting teams at capacity. So it would take longer to turn. I can buy another scout. So each one of these people is looking at a different region. So you're going to want scouts from those regions to have the best results. So if you're scouting England, get an English scout who speaks English. If you're scouting Ireland, Irish scout who scouts Irish. Always try and remember that. They will give you the best returns. As you can see here, I now have every area in blue is somewhere that I am scouting. You will need a budget, especially if you're going to be going abroad. You will want to put some of your transfer budget. I just find that a bit handy just to make sure you always have money available. I don't think I need to do that, but I have enough money that I can justify it. Now, I am not an expert in this area. By far, I am not an expert in this area. However, you can see by the players that I have, you can see by the players in my team that are quite good, this does work. So thank you very much. That is just a quick guide on how to scout. Have a good day.